Hello everyone and welcome to the Literacy Center Science tutorial. This is Meghna and today we are going to talk about stars and galaxies. So let's dive in. In our previous tutorial, we learned about the universe and the Big Bang theory of how it all began. Have you ever wondered about the objects we see in the universe? Stars, galaxies, asteroids and constellations? There are many objects that we know are there in the universe. The universe is vast, of which our galaxy is only a small part. We have the sun, planets, stars. Every planet has a different number of moons, asteroids, and meteors. Looking at the stars and galaxies help us understand how our universe came into being and how it works. For example, knowledge of the sun helps explain stars. Studying other stars gives insight into how the sun works. As we study more distant stars, we learn more about the Milky Way. When people hear the word astronomy, they usually think of stargazing. That's actually how it got started, by people looking at the sky and charting what they saw. Astronomy is a long road of figuring out what objects in the sky are and what laws of nature govern them. So let's talk about the stars first. Have you ever wondered how many stars are there in the universe? This is a very hard question to answer. Really, the best answer is to say that there are billions upon trillions, and that's based on only the part of the universe that we can see. The answer actually is infinite. Stars are huge balls of hydrogen and helium that are formed in galaxies from great big clouds of gas and dust over billions and billions of years. If you don't already know, all stars are suns, just like our very own sun. Within the infinite number of stars in the universe, there are 7 different classifications of stars currently. That means there are 7 different types of star temperature: O, B, A, F, G, K, and M. These type of stars range in color from blue to white to orange to red. All different types and color stars have different temperatures, different sizes, different mass, and different characteristics. Within these types of stars, there are other types of stars as well, like dwarf stars, red and yellow dwarfs, giant stars, red and blue supergiants. And now let's talk about galaxies a little bit. Let's explore what galaxies are and why they are so important to the universe. Galaxies are huge collections of matter, possibly dark matter, dust, gases, and of course stars that are all bound together by gravity. All of these things are required to create planets, and planets that also make up all galaxies, or so we think. All of these things are vital in making up galaxies. There are many different types of galaxies and many different shapes and sizes of these galaxies. These are all weird and wonderful places, with most of them yet to be discovered. And we all know about the Milky Way, right? We live in the galaxy called the Milky Way. The Milky Way is part of a cluster of around 3,000 galaxies called the local group. The Milky Way is a spiral-shaped galaxy and is estimated to be made up of around 300 billion stars. When we talk about the galaxies, we also know that there are 4 main types of galaxies depending on their shape. First, spiral. The spiral galaxy has a number of long arms that are spiraling around the center. In the center of the spiral galaxy are older stars, while the arms are generally made of new stars. Then comes barred spiral. This type of galaxy is similar to the spiral, but has a long bar in the middle with spirals coming off the ends. Then elliptical. Elliptical galaxy is nothing but a mass of stars clumped together in the shape of an elliptical disk. Then irregular. Any other shaped galaxies is generally lumped into the category of irregular. It is thought that most irregular galaxies are formed by two of the other three types of galaxies crashing into each other. Let's talk about some interesting facts about the stars and the galaxies. Stars with the shortest lifespan are the largest. The most common stars are red dwarfs, half the size of our Sun, with a life cycle of 100 billion years. The nearest star to us is about 4.2 light years away. It would take around 70,000 years at the spacecraft's fastest speed to reach there. The forming of a new star in a galaxy at very fast pace is called a starburst. The Sun is around 4.5 billion years old. The word galaxy comes from the Greek word for milky. Some scientists think that most of the mass of a galaxy is made up of a mysterious substance called dark matter. It is thought that there is a massive black hole in the center of the galaxy. The closest galaxy to the Milky Way is Andromeda, which is around 2.6 million light years away from us. Many galaxies are more than 100,000 light years across in distance, and it takes over 200 million years for the Sun to orbit the center of the galaxy, and this is called a galactic year. Interesting, isn't it? So if you have any questions or if you need any help with the subject or with this tutorial, you can text us or you can email us and we will get back to you. Thank you.